Intense workouts, pushing your body to the max in a garage-style gym. That's what you'll find at Warhouse Strength and Conditioning, with a mix of all skill levels in one class.
I've been doing this for 9 years, and it's still tough.
62-year-old Joanne Mosley is one of the more mature members of the gym, but she keeps up. Before she started, Joanne rarely worked out, but as age crept up on her, she knew she needed a change.
When I was 54, I found myself, I couldn't get off the floor, dusting under tables and stuff like that, very winded and whatnot.
Joanne loved the rigorous workouts.
I don't get tired as often as I used to.
Soon, the pain she had in her shoulders, knees, and hips disappeared. 57-year-old Becky Walker's age doesn't stop her either.
Gotta keep moving. It's just a number.
Once an avid marathon runner, Becky needed a fitness routine easier on the joints and joined Warehouse. Though the classes are intense, she loves it, coming in even with a sprained ankle.
I just want to keep moving. I don't want to be that grandma that can't get down on the floor and play with my grandkids.
Head coach and Warehouse owner Robert Guzman says Joanne and Becky are the norm at the gym.
Anybody can walk in. The thing is, it's embracing the process.
Guzman says everyone is an athlete in their own way. They just need to work their way up and try and be a better version of themselves.
Everything is modifiable, so anybody can do it. It's up to you if you want to do it and start pushing yourself.
The same goes for pregnant women.
I did ease up a little bit, but my coach was, very motivating and modified things for me so that I could keep going.
29-year-old Jessica Gonzalez opted to continue working out once she got pregnant.
Little by little, I'm getting a little bit better into it since I'm past the first trimester.
Jessica hopes to keep coming in through the end of her pregnancy.
At the end of my workout, I'm always glad that I came in. The hardest part, I guess, is getting up.
As for Becky and Joanne, they're not stopping anytime soon.
I do things that I didn't think I could ever do, and I just walk out feeling strong physically and mentally.
Right now, I have more strength, more energy to continue on doing this. Hopefully, when I turn 72, I can still do it.
Robots are taking over hospitals, not to perform procedures, but to wipe out bacteria on the spot. This germ-zapping robot can kill a deadly virus such as MRSA, Ebola, and CRE within minutes. Hospital infections are a serious risk and quite common, so rooms are usually deep cleaned after a patient visit, but it isn't always enough.
Our technology comes behind to get rid of any bacteria that may be left, so the next patient in that room is not going to get an infection.
Medical facilities are using the robots as an added layer of protection, which is needed now more than ever. Last month, the dreaded superbug was found for the first time in the U.S. It's resistant to antibiotics.
It's very scary because we don't have any treatment, and these bacteria can pass from patient to patient.
And that's where the robot comes in. It uses ultraviolet light to destroy the DNA of a virus. It's so powerful, no one can be inside the room while it's working to clean every surface. The robot is made right here in San Antonio by Xenix. The company says the powerful technology is being used in roughly 300 hospitals across the country, including here at University Hospital.
It adds another layer of cleaning the environment to help reduce the risk of a person acquiring a drug-resistant bacteria from the environment.
The robots may soon be seen more often. In October, hospitals will be penalized for reported MRSA and similar infections. Punch, punch, jab, and repeat. That's what Kimberly Wilson does most weekday mornings at the crack of dawn. The 41-year-old avid runner joined Club KO 2 years ago.
I turned to boxing because I wanted to do something that wasn't as bad on my joints anymore.
Kimberly does a variety of workouts at the gym, from boxing to boot camp, not to lose weight, but to keep fit.
Don't let it push you back.
Many of the intense classes are led by former boxers as well as by owner Rico Zayas.
We incorporate a lot of leg training, push-ups, mountain climbers. Our goal is to get you an all-around workout in a 1 hour setting.
Rico says clients of all fitness levels can take a class.
When you're working on the bags, you're actually building up strength. And with the exercises, we can modify a little bit to suit you, but anybody could take part in these. If you could move back and forth, you could do these classes.
The transition from pounding the pavement to punching a bag wasn't a smooth one for Kimberly, but she powered through.
It's a hard class, and so I think the more you come, the more confidence you have that you can do it and get through it.
You can burn anywhere from 800 to 1,000 calories in a boxing class, and while Kimberly says that's what initially drew her to the gym, it's the stress relief that she gets from the workouts
that keeps her coming back for more.
You just feel the stress leave the body. I like to come to the classes in the morning, and I think it gives me a good balance throughout the day.
More than 2 years since her first class, Kimberly says she's calmer, leaner, and stronger than she's ever been, and she's not stopping anytime soon.
There's always room to grow and improve and get better, and they push me to do that. So I think that's what keeps me coming back.
Stephanie almost hits the gym 6 times a week, pretty much a fitness junkie. But a year ago, she was 50 pounds overweight and didn't exercise.
I just never stuck with it. I just never found something that was right for me, so I would always give up.
The 25-year-old says the weight crept up on her shortly after she got out of the Army.
It got to the point where I was pretty unhappy. I didn't enjoy getting dressed in the morning.
Stephanie tried different workouts but failed until a friend mentioned Orange Theory. She walked in not knowing what to expect.
It's a little intense for me, but nothing that I couldn't handle.
Stephanie loved it.
I couldn't wait to come back. I was ready to come back and do it again.
Let's go! Stephanie says the guidance in the classes keeps her interested. Orange Theory owner Mark Nezovich says membership is for group personal training, something that usually costs extra at other gyms.
We have certified personal trainers that are showing you what to do. They are cueing you with their cardio blocks because they're interval trainings, and then they're showing you what to do in the weight room.
And that's not all.
Mark says a big draw for his members is that the gym does the thinking for you. Members wear this heart monitor and then they try and reach the orange zone, which means they'll be burning calories for another 36 hours after their workout.
It's for anybody that's looking for fat loss, that's looking to tone, maintain. If you're in shape, it's great for endurance, building your endurance, your strength and power.
29-year-old Nick DeVal was already pretty athletic when he tried an Orange Theory class on a whim 3 months ago. He too was drawn in by the group personal training.
I like to go with somebody just to get that extra push and have that camaraderie. Here you have that with everybody.
The avid runner and soccer player also found the exercises easier on his back, which he'd recently injured.
You come here for an hour and it's just right afterwards you feel that you did something, you accomplished something.
He's lost 9 pounds, something not planned. As for Stephanie, she's lost 35 pounds and gained 10 in muscle.
I feel amazing. I love, it's the complete opposite. I love waking up in the morning. I love getting ready, getting dressed, putting my clothes on the way they fit me.
And she says she's just getting started.
Coming here has made me more confident, and I'm just happy again with who I am. And I have a ways to go, so I know in time I'm only going to be happier.
Show them what's done! 5-year-old Santiago Banda's about to hear like he's never heard before.
Turn on the side.
He's having his second cochlear implant activated here at the Children's Hospital of San Antonio. From a distance, Santiago's like most kids his age. He loves his video games and loves his mama. The only difference, he's deaf.
Like a baby, like a 18 months baby.
It's not clear if Santiago ever had full hearing or if he lost it over time. But by the time he was 4 years old, his mother knew something wasn't right.
He have a little sister and she started talking before him.
Santiago's mother, Lisbeth, noticed he wouldn't respond to noises and his vocabulary was limited.
If he wants cereals, he's like...
She took Santiago to a specialist and turns out he had severe hearing loss. 2 weeks ago, Santiago had surgery to place the interior part of his cochlear implant. At that time, one side was activated, giving him roughly 40% of his hearing back. The implant's designed to mimic the functions of the human ear.
He'll be able to develop speech and language better than what he would have without hearing aids.
And now the second implant is being activated and he'll regain most of his hearing.
It's going to be great for him. He's going to have so much more access to sound and the world around him.
But first, the testing begins. For every sound Santiago hears, he adds a block, meaning the implants are working.
I'm very happy for him because he's so smart. He's so smart because before he can hear, he trying to do the best he can so we can know what he wants.
And now Santiago will be able to use those smarts in his new hearing world.
We're going to break it down into 3 heats.
I'm about to do a polar bear swim. It's about 45, 43 degrees outside.
Coach, 5-minute warning.
Get in that pool, get that shirt, get that hot cocoa, and rock and roll.
All right, under 18. Take your mark. Get set.
It's really cold.
I felt like I almost had hypothermia.
Sets the momentum for the year, you know. Be excited for the new year.
To start the new year off with a bang.
Just something crazy and fun to do on the first day of the year.
We go in running in the pool and we go in running in the 2016.
This is something they do up north, of course, where it's polar, where it's a lot colder.
Totally freezing. New t-shirt.
The 25th anniversary of the Great Northwest Community Improvement Association Polar Bear Swim be commemorated, and that all those taking part be extended sincere best wishes for a memorable and enjoyable year.